Hello, creatives. Thank you for dropping by. Before we get started, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and give it a like if you like what you hear in the video today, in the episode, and because it really helps us out, and I really would appreciate it. Thank you. So today's thought. Let's go on a thought experiment before we get started. Before we go into the thought, let's say you won the lottery, or some rich relative surfaced from somewhere and you didn't know you had and left you millions of dollars, left you everything you ever wanted. Let's say left you 10, or she left you 20, $30 million. And you were able to get everything you wanted materially. Anything that you needed, anything that you wanted, you were able to just get it sight unseen. You didn't have to think about it. Didn't have to think about the cost. Didn't have to think about how difficult it would be. You could get it. Would you be happy? Most people would say, yes, I can get anything I want. I can get everything I want. I could set up my family. I could do this. I could do that. But would you be happy? So here's the thought experiment. Here's a thought for today. Your life is what our thoughts, your life is what your thoughts make it. So there are people, extremely wealthy people, who are extremely unhappy. And you would say, well, that's not going to be me, because I'm going to have, if I have everything I ever wanted, if I had all the money I ever wanted, I would be incredibly happy. And that is where the mistake comes in. If you're depending on something external to make you happy, you're not going to be happy, because material things, money, possessions, houses, cars, clothes, those things don't make you happy. They don't make a person happy. Your happiness has to be internal, has to be internally driven, has to be internally created. And so if you're caught up in all the external things, all the external stuff, you're not going to be happy. If you're worried about what other people have, or what you don't have, if you're focused on your lack, you're not going to be happy. It's that simple. I mean, we like to overcomplicate things. We like to make it more than what it really is. And we like to add things to it. But at its core, it's really simple. Your life is what your thoughts make it. There are people who don't have much, but internally, they're happy people. They're happy. They don't need much. And I know you've heard about this minimalist movement of people existing with less, right? Or less is more. But their happiness, they derive their happiness from inside, not from what they can get, not from what they can buy or attain or acquire. That's not where your happiness comes from. Happiness shouldn't be coming from things, because guess what? You can lose everything. And then that means what? You're unhappy? See, these are the questions that really matter. Today, I want you to ask yourself, what is your life made of? What are the thoughts that drive your life? Where does your happiness come from? You could say my family. You could say I have a big bank account. I have a huge house. I have a department store worth of clothes. But where does your happiness come from? Because you can lose your family. You can lose your big bank account. You can lose your clothing. You can lose the house. You can lose the cars. You can lose it all, because people have lost it all. And yet they have managed to be happy. So it's a tough one, because we have a tendency to wrap ourselves and our identities up in things. And we see ourselves through the acquisition, getting things. And that's not life. That's not who your life, what your life is. It's not a matter of how much stuff I can get. That shouldn't be your life. And if it becomes your life, at the end of that trajectory, at the end of that path, it'll feel hollow and empty because all it is just a matter of I spent all my time getting things as opposed to living life. And at the core of that, it's what are your thoughts? Because your thoughts are what drive you. So today, I want you to have a real conversation with yourself. Your thoughts make your life. Not your things, not your clothes, not your cars, not your houses, not your money. Your thoughts make your life. And today I want you to focus on what are your thoughts? Above all, be uncommon. Have a wonderful day.